Alex here with a legal nuts and bolts video on libel, slander, and defamation of character. I lumped all these together because they come up all the time and they drive me a little nuts sometimes because they end up getting lumped into the whole "I'm mad that this person lied about me" category. I did a separate video on perjury if anyone wants to watch that. Libel is basically, it's more than just somebody lying about you, but it's basically in writing. Slander is the same exact thing, but instead of writing, it's verbally. It's like somebody was talking about you. And defamation of character, I'm not even going to look into. I just don't want to. The point I was trying to make with this video is it's not enough to just say somebody lied about you. For all three of these, libel, slander, and defamation of character have a tremendous amount of case law behind them. There's probably statutory authority that describes when these are proven in court, or what elements you have to prove to sort of get the relief requested. Each one requires multiple elements to be satisfied, and if you don't satisfy all of them, you don't get the relief. I'm not going to go all into detail. I just want to let people know that it's more than what you think. If you go into court and you prove that your opponent lied to you, you will lose because that's not enough. For example, you have to show how it harmed you. Typically, the cases where it really works is when somebody wasn't able to get work after, they weren't able to get a job, or an entire community found out and they were alienated from everyone. It's not just some random person like an ex or something that went and just spread all kinds of gossip about him that wasn't true. It's more serious. It's like somebody on a radio station said something and next thing you know you got fired and now you can't get any work in town. You were in the news and they said you were a sex offender, which you weren't. I mean, it's not just opinion. It's like they're making a statement of fact about you. They're not saying that we think you're a bad person or what you did with this person is inappropriate. They're saying you are a sex offender. That's a factual statement. It's a statement of fact. It's not an opinion. And it's not just some random person saying it on the street. It was on the news or it was in the radio and it caused you serious damage. Like you can't work anymore. Nobody's going to hire you. It's just like there's a lot more to it. If you want to really get into suing for libel, slander, defamation of character, you're going to have to crack open some, I'm not going to say books. No one uses books anymore. You're going to have to go into scholar.google or Westlaw or something. You're going to have to look up your state statutory scheme, probably do some readings of the court rules. Who knows if there's anything in there on those types of claims, and figure out every possible angle before you bring a claim like that to court, because if you mess up and if you're in a formal court, you could end up paying costs and attorney fees if you don't know what you're doing and you just go in there thinking you can just prove that your ex lied and that's all that you have to do, because that's not all that you have to do. And I keep using the word ex, even though this is a legal nuts and bolts video, because that's mostly where this topic comes up. People are in child custody or divorce case and their ex is lying about them, saying that they abuse the kids. Some people are saying that they were accused of sexual abuse. Some people are they got a restraining order on me by lying and saying I beat them up when I didn't, pointed a gun at him when I didn't. This is most of the time where this kind of stuff comes from. The second most common complaint they make is the perjury complaint. I'm totally and completely understanding of what it feels like to be lied about, because that was the entire premise behind my lawsuit against the Secretary of State. So I know what it feels like, but these specific types of claims actually require careful analysis. It's not a one-dimensional thing. It's not so simple as just saying, look, they lied, give me money. It's more than that. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'm not going to do detailed videos on each of these. If anyone wants to learn how those claims work, they have to do all the research on their own. And if anyone here has succeeded, let us know. Post in the comments below, because that might be of interest to some of my viewers. With that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'll see you guys next time.